P. Diddy is going to jail. I don't think there's nothing that we can do about it unless everyone comes together to help this man. Because I got to be real. The federal government, they not playing with Diddy. They doing everything within their power to make sure he doesn't get a fair trial. Let's talk about it.
This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. See the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides. Harlem Legend TV where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. Welcome to Harlem Legend TV, man. I'm back with another banger. Please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. Diddy might be in very, very, very big trouble at this moment because it seems like the federal government is doing anything within their will, anything within their power to make sure this man goes to prison. Now, we've seen all the people that testified against Diddy, right? And leading up to that, hey, I got to be real. Leading up to right now, I don't see a RICO case. Now, is Diddy guilty of being abusive towards women? Is he guilty of using women? Yes, but that's not what he's on trial for, ladies and gentlemen. He's on trial for sex trafficking and all multiple things that really ain't it. I got to be real. Like, they have not proven this. The federal government has not proven this. All the people, Don Richard, and there's a lot of people that used to be in Diddy's camps have been caught in lies. You heard? Yeah. Cassie. Yeah, we got to call it what it is. Cassie's moms. Cassie's best friend, Kid Cudi. There's nothing pointing at Diddy actually being the guy that, committed a lot of these crimes that they saying. Just like when the lady said she was held over the balcony, Diddy wasn't there. It's a lot. I know a lot of y'all probably are not following the trial because there is no visual. We like to go off visuals, but we also heard the disgusting acts about Diddy. We got to keep it real. We've had the Punisher come out, right? We've even had Flash. Pay attention, y'all. He's a freak. Let's call it what it is.
Thankfully, it was the ecstasy joint, so they got the extra lube on them. So I'm able to play with my shit. But as I'm getting it on, I'm getting it going. This nigga just starts going like overtime, like pow pow. And I'm just hearing him like, bro, I'm hearing him. He's beating his heart. And I'm sitting there and it's so distracting. And I'm like, I got this fine ass like bitch in front of me. And finally, after a minute, I'm half mass. I'm getting it in, but it ain't like in. The nigga hops up, half dressed, storms out the room. As he leaves the room, he says, better be hard, loud as fuck. And I was like,
so he had got upset and like stormed. I said, that better be hard.
Bruh. Like I looked down to make sure I had my blade because I was like, oh, $150. I don't give a fuck. I will cut. I will cut this nigga, dog.
I ain't gonna lie. We got to keep it 100, y'all. Diddy was a freak. He liked to see men get it in with his woman while he sits in the corner and cuckhole. That's what they call, hey, I'm just calling it what it is. Diddy like to get it on. Well, today I'm here to report to y'all, man, they have reportedly moved a black juror off the jury box. Yeah, let's call it what it is. Diddy may be at a very big disadvantage now, y'all, because they removed a black juror. You heard? 41-year-old black male juror dismissed from the Diddy trial by judge due to inconsistent answers about where he lives, replaced by a 57-year-old white man despite the defense calling the action discriminatory. I gotta be real. Diddy doesn't have a chance here, y'all. They trying to make sure he goes to prison. Let's listen to Lisa Evers and let her break this down for us so we can get a better understanding. Pay attention.
Outside federal court, SDNY, U.S. District Court for the Southern District. That's our media row right over there. Our Street Soldiers pop-up studio is down the block. Now this morning, Judge Arun Subramanian dismissed the 41-year-old black man from the jury, which upset the defense because they were thinking that he might be very favorable to Combs. He said that he listens to 90s hip-hop as well as reggaeton. But the reason that they dismissed him was because of inconsistencies in him talking about where he lived. Originally, he said he was from the Bronx. Then he said he was in the Bronx living with his aunt. Then he said he was living with his fiance and their baby. And then the fiance moved to New Jersey, and then he told somebody who told somebody who told somebody that he was now actually living in New Jersey and had moved there about 2 weeks ago. That is a big, big no-no, because in order to be on the jury in this courthouse and in the Southern District, which is New York, there's a separate district for New Jersey. There's a New Jersey district. You have to be a resident within the Southern District of New York, which is New York City and about a handful of counties upstate.
So what we have here is the consistencies of another black man talking too much. Yeah, he's making friends on the jury. Let me tell y'all something. The feds play dirty. They have people on the inside that if you tell this story to this guy and then you tell this person this story, they will go report you. There's a lot of teachers' pets. They trying to do anything to satisfy the government. A lot of people be so tricked by this, and it was so easy to probably get this guy off this. This is wild. Diddy doesn't probably have a chance. I think they need to hear it from their own kind, y'all. I got to be real. I think they need to hear it from their own kind, because there's a guy, a Caucasian guy by the name of 8UpJ, and he speaks on the situation that's happening to Diddy right now, and he's calling foul ball also. Pay attention.
Well. You know, it's so funny. 2 weeks ago, I did a podcast. They asked me about this, and I told them that he was going to be found guilty. And they said, do what? It's not RICO. I said, it's not RICO. Here's the issue with this. And I told them that we do not pick our jurors, okay? That's rule number one. We don't pick them. They give us 70, 80, 100 people to pick from, and we pick from what they want us to pick from, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing is, this case is too big. It's in the public. They don't want to look like they're going to lose. Public opinion means everything, okay? So the public opinion was going more towards Diddy, not the prosecution. So they took it out of the public eye. If you notice, it's not on the news daily. Okay, that's the number one telltale sign. What is another reason is that they didn't make these jurors go to a hotel and took their social media away. They allowed them to go home, do whatever. And I said that was a telltale sign that they were going to set these jurors up, okay? They got rid of juror number 6, I think it was, because he gave inconsistencies about where he lived. Well, that's so funny. That was over 2 weeks ago. Now all of a sudden they want to talk about it? No, it's because he was a black man and they didn't like the way he was possibly talking in probably the room with the other jurors, and they told on him, or there's a plant in there, or they got a recording and listening to what they're saying so they know how the jurors are reacting to what evidence is being displayed, okay? So, and then the whole thing about Cassie being beaten, okay? Yes, is he a beater? He's a woman beater. This is domestic violence all day long. Second thing is, he's a freak. We already know that. But guess what? You can't talk about the DV because she took the money. If it was that important, that big of a deal, she would have took him to, trial, court, whatever, and had him prosecuted. But she didn't. She did it for the money. It makes her look bad. Hey, listen, the feds are going to continue to do this. Juries shake up. Watch what I'm telling you. They're going to get the people they want on there to at least get a hung jury. Watch what I'm saying.
This is a man that actually served time, y'all, in the feds. He knows how they work. He knows what they do, the dirty tactics they use. Now they have scraped this black man from the jury. And I'm telling you, they have people that sit around the jury and probably paying attention to everything that's going on. You already said a listening device. They got a plug in there. Somebody is listening to them and going back and reporting. This guy's leaning towards more Diddy. This is wow. I ain't gonna lie. This is injustice at its biggest, at its highest totality. I need y'all to chime in and let me know. Is Diddy done? Or does he still have a chance here? I'm just saying, because they are seeming to be doing anything to make sure he goes to prison. They want to make sure he gets the time. And I got to be real. It ain't adding up to nothing, y'all. When y'all really pay attention to the trial and what's going on, because I've been watching every day. Shout out to Sean G, the podcast with Soul. He keeps up every day. He writes notes and everything. They have nothing on this man. They not charging him with nothing that I feel like, is concrete. Yeah, he's a woman beater. Yeah, he's a manipulator. Yeah, he loves to, use women. But I don't see a RICO here. I don't see none of these sex trafficking charges. I just don't see it. I just see a freaky old black man. But hey, who am I? Get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. Does Diddy have a chance here? Or is it just over? Yo, it's your boy E, or you, a.k.a. the Harlem Legend, man. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video. And in the meantime, make sure you tap on any one of these 4 videos, man. Get that satisfaction. Y'all already know what it is. Salute.